2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York. They're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. Big change for the Knicks last year was implementing the triangle offense. Obviously, didn't exactly go how they wanted, but Shaq, how long do you stick with the triangle before you consider some other shape?
You know, being a master of triangology, is very, very difficult. But, I don't think the Knicks really have the talent to pull it off. But, just need a lot of patience and, just keep it going because it does work. Trust me, it works.
Yeah, it works when you have Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant. Otherwise, it's just a straight line. It's a straight line. You turn that, when you turn that triangle upside down, it points to last place where the Knicks were. And if the Knicks don't have some improvement offensively, they'll be pointing in that direction again.
That is a fresh take on triangleology, or whatever you said it was.
Way to hit the point.
Very good, Shaq. Kevin Harlan's got the call, and it's next.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a win against the Dallas Mavericks. And just a 2-point win there. They had to fight tooth and nail for it.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. There were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Flacco is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Insanity, and there's Robin Lopez, and it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot. And that is good. Lamonce's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for Utah.
Boy, for the Knicks last season, saying it was rough is an understatement. There was a lot of turbulence, and some of it was due to their defense. They just had a difficult time stringing together stops and cutting down opponents' scoring chances.
Here's Insanity, a 24-point outing in the last game against Dallas. Here's the monster. He's covered by Beal. Goes up on the wing. Knicks with the rebound. Well, for the Knicks last season, Greg, the defense a problem for them, specifically how they defended against perimeter shots, and in particular the three.
38%, Kevin, of the threes against them went in. That was by far the worst in the league, and it's a big reason why they would end the year with the worst margin of victory in the NBA. How about the 9.3? How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, careless, silly mistake there, though. Coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense. That's costly.
And the Knicks with possession here after the basket by Utah.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's the monster. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Clement, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. Didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
New York shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Hood. And Utah, another three.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Utah's on defense. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building. And there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Here's Beal after the basket by Utah. It's hauled in by George. Utah leading by 7. Here's the monster. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Passes it to Insanity. Lopez right side. Got a hand on it. And here is Rittenauer. Pass to the monster. Here's Hood. And the pass to the monster. 8 feet away. It's rebounded by New York. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Beal gets a wide open look. New York, no good that time either.
It's hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And we've all seen how dominant Bradley Beal can be. The 3rd overall pick in the 2012 draft. He's already had a solid young career, but still plenty of room to grow.
Talking about Bradley Beal's potential, it's not just the shooting, it's also the passing, and you really don't think of him as a passer, but for such a young two-guard, he's extremely unselfish, averaged over 3 assists a game over the past 2 years.
And the true stars of our game feature versatility. And here's a guy that has also tremendous upside as a rebounder. I mean, how about getting 7 boards almost a game the 1 year he was in college? So he understands the importance of impacting other areas. I mean, last season he had his highest steals average of his career, and everything's upside with this young man. The sky's the limit.
Excellent point.
How about that game for the monster? He's already got 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Porzingis, no good again that time.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Lyles. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. An offensive rebound. Passes it to the monster. He feeds it to Hood. Pass to the monster. Lets it go with the 3. Another miss by Utah.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now here's Beal. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Black Hole. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Black Hole's got his first basket.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
He was all alone on that one.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
no doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The Monster, he gives them a double-digit lead. The Monsters got 11 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that that player can make an impact on your roster.
And there are arguments, Clark, on both sides for the NBA and the age restriction it has currently right now. Having one seems to have helped the level of play overall, but I think there's some improvements that can be made.
Yeah, with the D-League coming into its own, though, Kevin, the discussion has opened up again. NBA teams used to not have a place for high school players. The D-League could serve in that regard now, but having a restriction is something that I think has helped the NBA. I actually would like to see it be 20 years old.
Me too. Knocks it loose. Stolen by George. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Black Hole. First in scoring, second in free throw percentage, and he's third in the league in rebounding. Just a tremendous motor. He is always in pursuit of the ball.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And there's the pass to the Monster. Shoots from 12. And again, it's Utah.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Black Hole. He's guarded by Ridnour. Here's Black Hole. Shot is off. So Utah will take it the other way.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 15 points for the Monster.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
There's the feed to Beal. For the three. And that one's good.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Passes to the Monster. There's a screen. Here's Hood. And again, it's Utah.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Beal. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Black Hole. And again, New York with the triple.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Ridnour passes to the Monster. Beal with the steal. Out left to the wing. Here's Clement. Off target from outside. Utah leading by 9. Pass to the Monster. Dishes it to Hood. Kicks it to Ridnour. From past the arc. And he gets it to go. Ridnour's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too. That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Beal on the double team. And George kicks to Ridnour. Here's the Monster. The Knicks pull it in.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
Hill for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Utah.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
You know, Greg, those were games where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past. Let it go. And they got to focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time.
Portis, who's checked in for one. So for the Knicks, Follow kicks to Galloway. Seraphin inside, defended by George. Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most boards in the last month of the NBA. Well, you look at the monster, one of the game's best, second in the league.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Now, here is George. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Ridnour kicks to Hood. There's the pick. Now the pass to the monster. Here's Portis. He's guarded by Afflalo. Nice shot by Portis.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Seraphin, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Pass to Portis. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Knicks with the rebound. There's Galloway. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. There's a screen by Williams. Clock at 6. Here's O'Quinn. Rebounded by Hood.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Fires from 18. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Knicks trail by 16. There's Galloway. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He dishes it to Williams. He kicks to Seraphin from 12 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kev, Derek Fisher and I got a chance to talk for a bit. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be fooling themselves if they said scoring against this D is going to be easy.
The monster. You know what? Now the Knicks take it the other way. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing, and Utah making a change here. Stockton's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's Stockton. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Portis. Back to Stockton. The dish to Hood. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Galloway. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Galloway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Utah out in front. They lead by 12. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of basketball at a young age.
She definitely put the ball in my hand. She's the one who taught me my form, I followed through, and still to this day, she yells at me if I miss a shot. So she's kind of a perfectionist, and she definitely taught me how to shoot. She can shoot it, and she still to this day thinks she can shoot better than me.
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I'm not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, he's got a pretty good disposition, too.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
We've got Hood. Thunder is out there with Portis. Then there's Felton, and it's Stockton in at the 1 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And then Williams slams it in.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for this.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Feeds it to Felton. Pass to Portis. Stolen by Serafin. One-on-one fast break. Here's a follow. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First free throw is good. The Knicks making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Stockton dishes to George. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. For Utah, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Robin Lopez is checked in for New York. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand. But freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
Stockton kicks to George. Back to Stockton. The pass to Portis. 6 to shoot. And Stockton, here we go. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for insanity. First in scoring, second in free throw percentage, and he's third in the league in rebounding. Just a tremendous motor. He is always in pursuit of the ball.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Beal. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And the thing about Bradley Beal, when he suits up, the entire lineup becomes exponentially more potent. Quick, powerful athlete, great, high basketball IQ. You know, had the great teaching at Florida, carries it to the NBA. Opponents have to punt for him, I think, on both ends of the floor.
And that's a great point, Kevin. I mean, coming out of college, a lot of people compared him to Ray Allen. I mean, he possesses that next-level smoothness and body control that's often indicative of a true difference maker.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Miles drugged in for George. Joe Ingles comes in for Rodney Hood. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Stockton.
And, you know, going back to Bradley Beal, the bottom line is he's a winner. Last year, the Wizards went 8-9 with Beal out of the lineup. Hard to argue with those facts and numbers.
And when you talk about Bradley Beal, it's not just having him in the lineup that matters. It's having him at his best. When he's at 100% health, there are very few guards in the league who can keep up with him. Truly one of the game's great young talents.
Here's Insanity. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And he gets it to go.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Inside. Pass to Wiles. He tries for 3. Afflalo pulls it in. Knicks trail by 9. Blackwell passes to Insanity. That's good. Insanity's got 4 this quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Ingles. He's guarded by Afflalo. Here's Wiles. There's Portis. Kicks it out to Ridnour. He feeds it to Ingles. Passes it to Wiles. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Wiles got his second basket of the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The feed now to Ridnour. There's the pick. Kicks to Ingles. Outside Felton. beyond the arc. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball. And that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
The Monsters checked in for Utah. Pass to Insanity. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
And they continue to control the ball.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Knicks trail by 9 to the middle. Here's Black Hole. The teardrop falls in. Black Hole's got 9 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Another miss by Utah. The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Insanity. 7 points in the game. Pulls it from the elbow. It's deflected. But they'll get another chance. New York needs to get off a shot, and that one's good by Lopez.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Black Hole.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that one's good.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Beal. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Robin Lopez, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Black Hole. Ridnour passes to the Monster. The pass to Lyles. Wide open look. Cannot hit. And New York the other way now.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt.
That ties the game. 10 points for Insanity.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's the Monster. He's covered by Beal. Portis, the pass to Ridnour. Pass to the Monster. A 3-ball. That's good. And it's Ridnour picking up the assist. Ridnour's got 4 assists now tonight. Knicks trail by 3. There's Galloway. A 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
The Monster passes to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Portis. O'Quinn defending. Pass to the Monster. That's the 3-flyer. Cannot hit. So New York will take it the other way. Dishes it to Galloway. Tries it from 19. And another shot. And the layup is up and in. That's 12 points for Insanity.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
There's the dish to Ridnour. Pass to Lyles. Here's the Monster. To the right side. Here's Ingles. And the three ball is good. Eagles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Feeds to Galloway. Here's Porzingis. 9 points last game out. He used that pick to get in close. 14 points for Insanity.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Beal. That one a little long.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Here's the Monster. Got it from 16 feet. The Monster's got 7 points for the tour.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
We've seen the Monster really having a great game.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain him.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Thunder comes in for Portis, and Hood subbed in for Luke Ridman. And then for New York, Kevin Serafin is checked in for Porzingis. And it's Williams in for Insanity. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. You look at Lyles, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. The Knicks with the lead. 1:43 left in the first half of the game. Williams kicks to Beal. They set the pick. And again, New York with the triple.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Here's the Monster. He's covered by Beal. Here's the Monster. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for the Monster. Averaging about 32 points a game, 9 assists, and just over 2 blocks. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
Some guys just have the gift, and he's one of them. You need points, he's your go-to guy.
First free throw is good.
He did a nice job of getting to the line in the first quarter. He's trying to do the same thing here.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Utah. Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for New York. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Galloway, the pass to Aflalo. He dishes it to Galloway. He kicks it to Serafin. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Serafin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. Here's the Monster. He's guarded by Aflalo. George with a screen on Aflalo. The Monster. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. The Monster's got 32 points. Galloway kicks to Aflalo. He feeds it to O'Quinn. Serafin inside. Defended by George. Shot by Serafin. No good.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Here's the Monster. Utah gets it back.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
It could go, and it goes at the buzzer.
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
No
passion, no fear, just tremendous execution.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Utah leads by just one. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, a good first half, Bradley, for the team and you specifically. You've got a football player like Bill that just seems made for playing aggressively. And we know you come from a family that loves football. Do you bring that approach out onto the basketball court?
You have to. This is a physical game. You see the refs they call a lot of hard fouls, but sometimes they don't call them. So you can't complain about it. You just have to keep attacking. And these guys are big. This is the NBA, so you have to be physical and not complain and try to go strong every time you go to the basket.
Bradley, thank you for the time. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
One advantage has been their stellar rebounding. I mean, they're putting bodies on people, competing for the ball. It's simple, really. The team with more possessions has more opportunities to score. Wow.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, they faced an all-out aerial assault, bombs everywhere. But they're still in position to win this game. But they were bombed from deep all half long, Ernie. They need to revamp the perimeter approach on defense. They don't need to take everything away, but they got to make it harder.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the third. Quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
On the court for the Knicks, they've got Robin Lopez. Porzingis is out there with insanity. Then it's Black Hole, and it's Beal in at the 2. That one misses.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Ridnour passes to the Monster. Utah gets it back. Spiked it away. And a fast break now for New York.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got his third rebound on the night.
Hey guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft style has changed.
Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait one more year. He has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Blackman had a great shot for his height, and there'll be an interesting stretch for in the NBA.
Good call.
The feed to Ridnour. The pass to the Monster. Inside Leonard. Good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
New York's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Lopez sets a screen for Beal. The high post shot. It's hauled in by George. George has got 8 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Lyles. Here's the screen. Gets the front of the rim and out.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Here's Insanity. 16 points for him.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And the foul called on Thunder. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Portis, he's checked in for George. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Black Hole. He's guarded by Ridnour. Pass to inside. Here's Black Hole. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Just absolute domination in this one. For Black Hole, he has 14 points and 7 assists.
And we're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying it because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
And he makes both free throws. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's the monster. He's covered by Beal. Here's Hood. And Utah again with the bucket. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of his
Yes,
mark.
yeah,
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Raymond Felton, who's checked in for the Monster. That's good. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Pass to Lyles. Here's Portis. Kicks to Ridnour. Offline with his 3.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Beal's shot is good.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Utah trails by 3. Now, here's Ridnour. The pass to Lyles. Dishes to Hood. There's the 3. On the rebound, goes to the Knicks. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Clement. No good off the back of the rim. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The dish to Hood. 6 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Ridnour. That doesn't go either for Ridnour. The Knicks leading by 3. And here we go. Here's Porzingis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he makes the first. And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. A tight game here in Utah. Passes to Portis. Beal with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Insanity. Oh, and here he comes, Ridnour all alone.
And guys, that's a good swing right there. I mean, taking a steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Felton can't get it to go. New York's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Black Hole. He's guarded by Ridnour. And that one's good.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Feeds to Ingles. They set the screen. Portis, the pass to Felton. Lock at 6. Ridnour from outside. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Knicks have gone somewhat so far 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Utah calls timeout. You look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark, they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
And speaking of the intangibles for Robin Lopez, he's great at boxing out for rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that there really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kind of plays that often go overlooked.
George is checked in for Utah. The monster comes in for Luke Ridnour. And a switcher also for New York. Aflalo's checked in. Now Felton looking for his first basket still in this one. George dishes to Ingles. The pass to the monster. Fires from deep. Utah the rebound. Poke loose. Another shot. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. The Monsters got 40 points.
And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector. Just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase blocks. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling.
Here's the monster. He has 40.
And a brief check of the stats for Lopez. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. Getting around 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package.
Stockton's checked in for Utah. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Derek Williams checked in for Insanity. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Black Hole. Here's Galloway. He's got 6. He dishes it to Seraphin. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to the wing. Back to Stockton. Passes to the monster. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. For the lead, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Williams. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship. You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Here's the monster, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Knicks with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
They set the screen. And O'Quinn kicks to Seraphin. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. Back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Too open that time, made it look too easy. Ingles has got 4 points now in the quarter. New York trailing. Galloway kicks to Seraphin. New York moving the ball around. They get it back. Utah is shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Here's the monster. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that is a major lead flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. So often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of the backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Utah leading by 3. Stockton with it. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Pass to Portis. All alone. A shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Portis has got 11 points. Knicks trail by 5. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. We've seen the monster really having a great game.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
New York calls timeout. A different look for Utah. Kyle comes in for Portis, and Hood subbed in for Stockton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Insanity, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Here's Insanity. 18 points for him. Nobody near Williams. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 6.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Lyles. Puts one up from 19. The shot is off. And New York will come the other way. Here's Galloway. He has 6. Inside, Williams. The shot will not go. Excellent D there from Jordan. Here's the monster. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? Not when you can finish like this guy.
He wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And there's the feed to Ingles. Here's Hood. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Galloway, the pass to Williams. Shoots. It's deflected. Here's the monster. Non-stop scoring machine here. There's the pick. Down low. There's Lyles. And that one is hammered home.
Some hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game. And those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah. I really fish.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Here's Ingles. They've got Felton. Lyles out there with Thunder. And it's Hood in at the 2 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Felton the pass to Lyles. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 3. And the pass to Black Hole. To tie it up. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Ingles. Back to Felton. He kicks it to Ingles. Lets it go with the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Alfalo's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Black Hole passes to a float. Here's Insanity. He's covered by Felton. 18 feet out. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the first one at the line is good. Ridenour is checked in for Joe Ingles. He makes both from the line. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside Felton. He feeds it to Hood. Follow against Felton. From down low. And he overshot that one, missing. New York shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Porzingis, and he misses the go-ahead basket. Utah's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here is Ridenour. There's the pick. Kicks it to Hood. 6 to shoot. Lyles passes to Hood. From deep. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Black Hole. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Black Hole's got 10 points here in the second half. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Lyles. Now, here's Ridenour. Here's Hood. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Here's Afflalo. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and
You'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And George gets it to go.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Pass to Insane. Lets it go with the three. But they get it back. Here's Porzingis. George with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Utah calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down, a close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you've put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
Here's Ingles. Dishes it to Ridnour. Pass to Portis. The turnaround. Another miss by Utah.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Monsters checked in for Utah. Such a wide open look. 17 points here for Beal.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Ingles. The pass to the Monster. Passes it to Wiles. Here's the Monster. He's covered by Beal. Another miss by Utah. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Porzingis. York lead. Here's the Monster. He's covered by Beal. Here's the Monster. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Here's Black Hole. Lopez a screen. There's a screen. He took good advantage of that screen. And now it's up to 25 points for Insanity.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's the Monster, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's the Monster. He's covered by Beal. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from the Monster.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
There's a good screen. Beal can't get it to go. Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them